What was your reaction when you weren't in the finale episode?
I think it was great. I mean, a Cadillac Escalade is a big car, and apparently you can disappear. I mean, no, but I think it was great. It was good for the show and for the finale.
I mean, huge risk because obviously he's a big character in the first season, but we always like to take risks.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Well, can you tell us more about the second season and where you're going to go with that?
I mean, I was just telling these guys in the car because
I was wondering if you were sitting together to make sure that no secrets get out.
No, they were asking me all these questions, and I actually am kind of staying tight-lipped about it because from the nature of the show, obviously I don't want to spoil anything. But I will say, I mean, having just been starting up in the writer's room, it is incredibly dark, and for a show that's already kind of dark, it's a little crazy right now. So I'm trying to lighten the mood. I'm gonna have to throw some jokes in or something. Yeah. That's kind of all I want to say, if that's okay. Anybody else?
How is it on a dark show? I mean, for the actors, do you do anything in particular to get in that mindset?
I mean, yeah, because you've had to do some fucked up stuff.
It was intense from time to time, and I remember waking up and was like standing on the bottom of the sidewalk, looking up the skyscraper, knowing I had to climb up there that particular day when it's like you're gonna do tough stuff. And so sometimes it was intense, but it was also the beauty of it because it was so well written and all these small kind of. I remember we talked a lot about for Terrell with control, losing control, losing control. So when we started to get into that, it was easier of like getting, okay, this is the pace. And so it was intense, but it was beautiful. I mean,
you did an excellent job.
Oh, thank you.
What was the most challenging scene or moment?
I'd say actually the start of episode 2, the long monologue, the round table, because that was the start. I mean, we did the pilot a year ago, and then we started in April, and that was my first day coming in, having a 4 or 5 minute monologue. And I knew that I got to do this good. We got 9 episodes coming, so that was like the toughest scene, I'd say. Yeah.
You talk about composition, like, do you think is the perfect moment for a TV series? Many people say that this is the golden age of TV series. Do you think that?
Do I feel that? I mean, here's the thing, like, these kind of shows or this kind of storyline, I don't think can be made as a film. And I think that's why filmmakers, a lot of writers and directors are moving towards television, and actors are moving towards television, because you get to kind of hit these sort of more interesting, provocative storylines and themes. So I think for that, television is just sort of reaping the benefits of the losses of the film industry,
Can you talk a little bit about the decision to bring the show to USA? Because the show is so not the USA channel, and I think it's just sort of...
it was just an interesting position because they really wanted to rebrand their network, and they were very passionate about the script, and they didn't really want to change the script. And so I was in a position where I was going to have a lot more creative freedom than I would at another network. So it's kind of just like a perfect marriage. It was like one of those things where we were like teaming up to be like, okay, let's do something crazy and bold.
Did that creative freedom sort of stay throughout the season, or was there anything?
I mean, let me put it this way: I've never been in a writer's room. I've never done a television show. I had no business being a showrunner on a TV show, and they let me do that. I mean, that's how much they trusted us. And they look, every once in a while they would push back, legal would push back, and so that's going to happen. But they, for the most part, kind of left us alone. I got to give them a lot of respect for that.